What's up, plebs? Pleb Esports today going to be talking about the first night of the NA Region ESL Pro League. Buckle up because there was quite a bit to talk about. I have quite a bit to say about ESL and their stream. And man, for a variety of reasons, I have a bit of a rant to go on. First off, let's start by talking about the actual start of the stream. The schedule said that matches would start at 8 Eastern Standard Time. And I thought, well, that generally means that that's when the production actually starts, so the matches won't start until 8:15 or 8:20. ESL in their stream made us sit there for over an hour waiting on their stupid stream. Not only that, but the stream crashed while we were waiting. So everyone hopped over into this Russian stream, even though we were still staring at the matches will begin shortly waiting screen for 20 minutes. Okay, so the NA stream comes back, the English stream, and after an hour and 10 minutes total waiting time, an hour and 10 minutes, the pleb casters come on and say, hey, sorry for the delay, let's hop right into it. But no, the players weren't ready to play yet. The coaches were joining the wrong team. It was a total dumpster fire, and God bless the casters. They're just trying to kill time. I can't tell you how many times I said, we promise the matches will start any minute now. They had to say that 5 times. I kid you not. So finally, after an hour and 15 minutes waiting, the matches start. C9 versus Liquid was going to be a nice, relaxing night of Counter-Strike, but no. I kid you not, maybe 15 minutes into the stream, maybe after the first gun round, I think, the stream crashes. Like, are you kidding me? How in the world are you plebs still streaming this stuff? So once again, everyone piled over to our Russian Brothers stream to watch some subpar coverage of a Cloud9 beatdown until the NA stream was back and running. Mad love for the Russian stream. And I will give them this. From that point on, the match was well casted, and everything went smoothly. That is until the post-match coverage. The post-match coverage featured a dude who I'm pretty sure they were saying just started working in the CSGO scene for ESL, was a Halo guy before tonight. Okay, so you have that guy, the total noob to Counter-Strike, paired with this weatherman who was breaking down cool strats on an interactive board that I swear a meteorologist would use to describe a cold front approaching. I mean, this was next level pleb stuff, watching these two guys fiddle around on this interactive board, taking 5 to 10 minutes to explain a mid to B smoke strategy. I mean, it was crazy. The match itself was garbage too. Everyone knew Automatic was joining C9, so those guys had probably been practicing together for at least a week or so. But Pimp was fresh off the plane to the Liquid roster. I get it. It's the first match with a new team. Things are different, and they can turn around, and they probably will. But, man, Pimp was playing some garbage Counter-Strike, and it's not like Liquid was doing any better themselves. Okay, there's the chat and everyone on Twitter, they like to pile it on Pimp. But it wasn't like Kiko, Nitro, Elige, or JDM. JDM was missing shots all over the place. So the entire Liquid roster was just playing like absolute trash. And I understand from Hiko's stream that they were on vacation and they had just recently come back to play. So they hadn't really got any practice, and they definitely didn't get any practice with their new team. Their matches were at 8, and I believe Hiko said they started practicing at like 12 or 2 in the afternoon. Like I said, I mean, I have faith in the pickup. He just got off the plane earlier that day. He was probably exhausted. They had to go right into practice. That was their first time practicing as a team, so we can't cut him some slack. I don't think this is an overhyped, C9's now better than Liquid. C9 did look very, very good. Okay, especially Automatic. And Skadoodle with the op. Skadoodle was looking fresh. And I'm just saying that I don't think now's the time to ring the bell that C9 is somehow back as the best NA team. Like I said, it's still a very new situation for Liquid, and they haven't had a lot of time to mesh. But last night was a very good indicator that we could have a ton of competition toward the top of this pro league. But all in all, I mean, man, Liquid got torched. The most entertaining part of that match was reading the chat every time Pimp died to see all the bot Pimp spams in the chat. That stuff's classic. They did it with Alu earlier in FaZe. Every time that guy died, he could get 3 kills in a round. He'd die, the spam, bot Alu, bot Pimp. The second matchup of the night, unfortunately, was no better, featuring the Optic Gaming squad versus Complexity. And in Complexity, man, they're like that team you know doesn't belong. The casters know they don't belong. They themselves probably know they don't belong. Optic for a fact knew they didn't belong because, I mean, they were flying through smokes, rushing on the sites without flashes, absolutely imposing their will on Complexity, and it was not pretty. The first map was Mirage. It was a total playground match for Optic. You had 3 of the 4 guys rushing down mid absolutely every round untouched. Every single round, and Mixwell was just playing like he knew he was the better player in the server. He knew he was better than every single one of the players on Complexity. And from what we saw, he was. Second map, Train, Complexity only picked up 6 rounds on Mirage. And so the weatherman was making a wager that would they get over 6 rounds? I thought to myself, no, they're not, because Optic is not a tier 1 through and through NA team, but on the map of Train, they're world class. They can play with the best European teams on the map Train for whatever reason. They're very good on that map. And so I was kind of excited going in the Train, like, are they going to get 16-0'd? Because I really thought it was going to happen. It wasn't a 16-0, but it definitely didn't bode well for Complexity. I think we were 4 or 5 rounds into the game, 4 or 5 rounds, and not a single player on Complexity had a kill. No one had a kill. Whitmer, my God, Whitmer had a troublesome start to his Complexity tenure. I want to say he died upwards of 10 times before getting a kill. And that's not me exaggerating. I think he was 11-0, or 0-11, excuse me. He was 0-11 with an assist at one point. That poor guy couldn't buy a kill. It was so bad. I used to think that the EU greater than NA only applied to the players, but man, the production quality of ESL had it in spades. Very, very rough first night for the NA plebs, both the players and the production team. Really hoping we can get that back up, really hoping that they can improve that, really hoping we're going to get some better matchups, but I don't know if we are. Because last night we probably watched 3 of the top 5 NA teams play, and it was a garbage night of matches, but hopefully teams start to figure it out. Obviously, Optic Gaming was the only team that didn't go through a roster change in between seasons, so we can expect a growth period for all these teams. We're going to get better matches toward the end of this, I hope, but man, the production was subpar. Really hope they figure that out, because night 1 was definitely nothing to write home about. Absolutely nothing. All right, plebs, that's all I got. Let me know what you guys think about ESL Pro League Night 1 for the NA plebs. How'd you like it? Do you think C9's better than Liquid? Do you think Pimp needs to go? How's that automatic switch looking? Please make a Complexity joke. I'll see you guys next time.